Okay, I just talked for like the first 10 seconds of the stream about something. So I can finally use my up arrow now without the stream ending. So I had a hotkey set. That is so helpful. I think it's Alt that ends the stream. No, I just need to press Alt when that happens. But I'm gonna go start getting the stream ready. Was that was that unmuted the whole time? Bro, I have no idea what I said. I wasn't even paying any attention, so like I this is not very good. Not very good. Okay, now I can actually like scroll up and down now and look for subs without the stream ending. All right. I think Mazda's gonna get us kicked off here. And here's Nori. We're underway, by the way. Benson Bay. I just cough for no reason. Nori. And it's a throw into Algeria, I think, or Switzerland. Zachariah back to Elvedi. To Zachariah. Elvedi. Akanji. Elvedi. I hope Switzerland's tactics are easy to read because I don't know where players are going to be. Zachariah to Elvedi to Kobel, the goalkeeper. Here's Akanji. Akanji back to the keeper, Kobel. Algeria pressing pretty well. Elvedi plays it forward. It was Monzambi. Just get it, but here is Mahrez. Goes down. Ref says no. Rodriguez to Monzambi. To Vargas. To Vargas. Vargas. I don't know. Vargas. Vargas. Monzambi has 3 goals in 3 World Cup appearances. That Bosnia game went crazy. Belgali to take a throw in for Algeria. This is my 3rd Algerian. I should have just streamed that one against the Austria Algeria game. That would have been so much fun. Bentaleb, Maza, and Helveti just get a touch. No, it's Ndoye that gets the touch and goes back to Kobel. Kobel clears. They clear. And Ndoye gets a header, and here is Bentaleb to Mondi. I'm a little rusty on these names, but I'm pretty confident still. Belgali, Mondi, Zidane. Every game I've watched of Algeria's, Zidane has been in goal. 10 was Shaibi, so Mondi, Zidane. Zidane in trouble, clears it towards Mahrez. Here's Akanji and Bolo. That might have been Manzabi. That wasn't Maza, and it's Akanji. Elvedi goes back to the keeper. Kobel clears it. Awar heads it. And Elvedi. Xhaka. And it's out for a throw into Algeria. Right? Long throw in by Zakaria. Bentalev goes back to the keeper. Bro, that feels so good. But why can't I get it right? Bensabani. Zidane. Bensabani. Elvedi. Ndoye. Out for a throw into Algeria. Ait Nouri. Bensabani. Zidane. Algeria have mostly been in possession. Here's Bensabani. Cleared away by Cole, sweeping. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Bensabani goes back to Zidane. Mondi. Bensabani. To Bentaleb. To Mazza. Plays it over to the right side. There is Belgali. His cross. Awar. And his shot is dragged wide, but still kept by Koval. Kept in by Koval, I mean. Good chance creating from Mazza to Belgali with a good cross. Mara should have just shot it there because Awar just messes it up, but like, eh. Elvedi went back by Nori. Shaibi. Zeruki, I think? Bentaleb. That's Zeruki. Back to Mondi. To Bentaleb. To Bensabani. Getting pressed. Goes to Mondi. Awar. Zeruki, I think Awar. Belgali. To Mares. Back to Mondi. To Ait Nori. I think that was Shaibi. I went back to Bensabani. Shaibi. Back to Zidane. To Mondi. To Bentaleb. To Bensabani. Ait Nori. Shaibi. Bensabani. To Bentaleb. To Shaibi. Over the top looking for Zeruki. Can Zeruki get there? He's pulled down. Kola catches it. Zeruki wants a penalty. Ref says no. Slightly, but surely. That is not what I meant. No. Okay. Like that. That is good. One back. Mazza. To Mares. To Awar. To Shaibi. To Ait Nori. To Shaibi. To Bentaleb. Ait Nori. Back to Bensabani. To Mondi. To Bensabani. Shaibi. Mondi. I forgot that name. I'm so sorry. Bentabani. Okay, so whose name have I forgotten? Bentaleb. To Bentabani. To Mondi. To Belgali. To Mondi. Goes back to the keeper Zidane. To Shaibi. To Zidane. To Mondi. Zerouki. Mondi. And cleared out for a throw into Algeria. Zidane. Given away. Here's Shaibi. Belgali. Mahrez. Shaibi. Mahrez. Or Belgali. There's Mahrez. Maza. Zerouki. Here's Bentaleb. Switches it to Awar. To Shaibi. Given away. Here's Xhaka. I think that was Foiler. 17's Vargas. Manzambi. Taking on Mondi. Manzambi. He's going to be able to pull it back. Goal. Did it go in? Did it stay in? It's Embolo. Does it count, though? That's the question. But early lead for Switzerland. Looking towards a clash with Colombia and Ghana. Or Colombia or Ghana. But they take a 1-0 lead. Manzambi just says so well. His whole World Cup has been amazing. No player has ever been has been like this surprising other than him. I don't think he was expected to be a starter. Where is he? I don't want to click on something stupid, but I brought on Manzambi's page. I just realized I can bring on players' pages. That is very helpful. But just look at this little pass from Vargas. Lays it off for Manzambi. Manzambi beats the center back from Algeria. Squares it back to Embolo. Just in front of goal. Keeper's dragged out. Bentabani and Aitnori aren't really doing much. It's an easy goal for Embolo. I'll pull his page up. I'll leave it there for now. He has already an expected goals of 0.93. So that XG was, and he has one total shot. So how does he have an XG of 0.93, expected goals on target of 0.39? What? I don't understand. Mahrez. I'm going to do that. This gives a little more space. Here's Aitnori. I'll pull this out and I'll put on. No, I'll leave it blank for now. Belgali, Mahrez. Here's Zerouki, goes back to Mondi. Bentaleb. Bentabane. Aitnori. Aitnori. Foiler. Clear. Zachariah. Off the chest of Aitnori. Zachariah, Xhaka. Now he goes back to Kobel. Kobel clears. Bensabani. Awar. Zerki to Bentaleb. To Belgali. To Mares. To Bentaleb. And here's Shaibi. Or Awar. Awar shoots. It's not really that good. Goes down the keeper's throat. And it's a good save by Kobel. I don't want both of these. I just want Kobel. Yeah. Now here's Alvedi. Zachariah. Zombie. Or that was an Mbolo. Ndoy. Taking on Aitnori. Aitnori gets a tackle. Bensabani to Aitnori. Aitnori clears it away. And it's going to go all the way back. And Akanji will, or Rodriguez will give it to the keeper Kobel. Here is Alvedi. Switches it to Rodriguez. To Zombie. To Vargas. Rodriguez. Akanji. Manzambi. Manzambi's still going with it. Taking on his defender. Crosses it in. Ndoy. Freuler. The shot. What a save. Honestly, that's so lucky. We get away with it. Here is Mares on the attack. And here's Bentaleb. And referee stops play. Monzombi at this World Cup, though. He's been so good. See his assist right here. Right where my mouse is moving. The shot, though, is so unlucky. It's not really good. Looks like it was done by Zachariah. If Vargas took it, I think he scores. Zombie did so well here. I don't have to worry about this anymore. It feels so good not having to worry. He only plays for Freiburg. He's only 20 years old. He's winning Young Player of the tournament. That's really an advantage for Freiburg that they have such a good young player like Manzabi, who's definitely going to be sold probably soon. Here's Rodriguez. And here's Akanji. I just give it to Algeria. Lead on. To Bensabani. To Bentaleb. Mares. To Bentaleb. Aitnori. Bensabani. Mondi. Belgali. Suruki. Maza. Oh my gosh, not again. Maza. Mondi to Bensabini. Every time I say that one center midfielder's name, here's Aitnori. Beats his man. Why would you put Aitnori against Zachariah? I mean, from Switzerland's point of view. Maza. Shot is blocked and cleared away by Belvetti. Mondi to Zaruki. Mares. Cross comes in, headed away by Akanji. Here is Mbolo. and Ndoye. Switzerland shouldn't be defending with a center midfielder at right back against an actual, like, one of the best left backs in the world. Mozambi goes to Zachariah. Elvedi. And Xhaka to Zachariah. Back to Xhaka. Xhaka. Elvedi. Here's Xhaka again. Freuler. Elvedi. To Xhaka. First go. That was not good. Kobel having to run across his box to get to that. Here's Bensabeni to Bentaleb. To Bensabeni. To Aitnori. OR. Saibi. Bensabeni. Bentaleb. Mondi to Zaruki to Belgali. Mahrez back to Zaruki. To Bensabeni. Over the top towards Awar. Awar gets tackled, but they're going to say a goal kick. It's kind of crazy. I would have said free kick. Bro, I'm fixing this cord. Stop it. You're annoying. I have to have some of it covering my screen. Elvedi. Zachariah. Throw into Switzerland. Zachariah. Zaruki touch and header. Bentaleb. Mazza. Cleared by Elvedi. Bensabeni. And it's a throw. It's a free kick. Elvedi. Akanji. Elvedi. Xhaka. Akanji. Rodriguez. Vargas. Rodriguez. Xhaka. Monzambi. Rodriguez. Cross comes in. Blocked and out for a corner. Corner to Switzerland. I was looking at the best players in signings at this World or for in the Premier League. Okay, Rodriguez's cross comes in, headed away by Bentaleb. Or for the Premier League this season. Here's Vargas. Goes back to, I think that's Freuler. Goes back to the keeper, Kobel. Xhaka. To Freuler. Monzambi. Akanji. Xhaka. Elvedi. Zachariah, and given away to Mondi, to Bentaleb, to Bensabeni, to Aitnori, to Bentaleb, to Mondi. switches the ball, and the keeper will pick it up. Zidane. Or, I mean, Koval. What am I saying? Akanji. Running through midfield. Vargas to Rodriguez. Rodriguez to Vargas to. Is that a kanji? This is a kanji. That was Monzambi then. And Xhaka to Vargas to Rodriguez. Back to Akanji. Avedi. Freuler. That's Freuler, so that would have been Xhaka. So Zachariah on the right. Crosses blocked and out for a corner off Nori. Corner to Switzerland. So what I was saying about the Premier League signings is I think Tottenham have really got the best. Like, I know not all teams are moving as quick as we have been doing. Like, we have like 6 signings in like 1 month. No teams have even gotten anywhere close to that. Endoy. Off Zachariah, here's Monzambi. Akanji. Rodriguez. His shot is so far wide. Goal kick to Algeria. Like, the best signing definitely right now. I guess you could debate. It's Tonali. Like, I know it's not confirmed, but it's Tonali. Tonali will be confirmed tomorrow. His medical will be tomorrow. His medical was today. Like half of it was, or something like that. I don't know why they're saying like it wasn't all. Sources are saying that it wasn't completed yesterday. They literally flew him out in the morning and then did half of that in the day. He arrived in the morning. He did his medical in the morning, but he didn't do all of it in the morning or at hydration break. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep yapping. So like, why did Tonali not complete his medical? Was there something wrong, like that they needed to wait? And then when they did wait, I'm falling. Oh my gosh. Um, are they gonna have time to announce him today? Or are they doing like media? Are they doing media tomorrow, and media duties and um? Trying to remember. Oh my gosh, what is it called? The second half of his medical, and then they have to announce him. He has to do an interview. It's I guess his media. I haven't heard Fernandez's interview. Like Mateus Fernandez, was his interview any good? Does anyone know? I'm gonna get drink water now. Right, we're back. Not that was like the shortest hydration break I've ever done. I think it's a goal kick. It's either a goal kick or a free kick. Connor has a song that came out tonight. It comes out tonight in like 30 minutes. Header by Xhaka, one back by Mondi. Given away, Xhaka. Cleared. Foiler. Vargas goes back to Rodriguez. To Xhaka. To Rodriguez. To Xhaka. To Akanji. To Elvedi. Given away, here's Aitnori. Zaruki. Maza. Mares. Belgali. Bentaleb. Shaibi. Aitnori. Shaibi. And back to Bensabani. I don't see Algeria making it out of this game alive. Mondi. Bensabani. Bentaleb to Bensabani. Aitnori. Back to Bensabani. To Bentaleb. To Belgali. To Mares. Back to Belgali. To Mondi. Zaruki. Mondi switches it. To Aitnori. Taking on Ndoye. Ndoye wins it. Ndoye running with the ball with Switzerland. Down the right hand flank and foul against Aitnori. That should be a yellow for stopping a counter attack. I coughed on purpose because my throat was hurting. And now like my throat is hurting so bad. Elvedi to Akanji. Like it made it worse coughing. If that wasn't clear. Kobel. To Freuler. Back to Kobel. Zachariah. Can he get there? I think that's off Nori. That's a throw in Switzerland. Quick throw back to Freuler. To Elvedi. To Akanji. To Rodriguez. To Vargas. To Xhaka. To Ndoye. To Monzambi. To Rodriguez. Here's Rodriguez. Rodriguez just cuts it back and is cleared by Aitnori. That was Vargas, actually, apparently. Monzambi. Xhaka. Here's Monzambi. Gets in the box. Bentaleb gets to Belgali. Belgali goes down. Foul against Switzerland. What a cutback, though. Or like the stop and cut. The cut. And then the pass back, I guess that's what it is. So not the pass, but the cut was so good. That is not where the the foul happened. I can tell you that was about 10 yards behind that. Rodriguez, Mondi, Leruki, Mares. Nori. Here's Already. Akanji. Zombie. That was Mbolo. Here's Bensabani. Nori. Nori just needs to clear it. Okay, they go back to keeper Zidane. And Bolo goes to press. Cleared by Zidane. Mahrez. It's headed by Rodriguez. And away. Here's Freuler who clears. And there's no one in the area. Throw into Algeria. Here's Nori. Bentaleb. Nori. Shaibi or Awar. Foul against Switzerland. Nori, the Man City left back goes down. Already clears. Bolo, Freuler. Zerouki goes back to Zidane. Bensabani. Bentaleb. At the top, looking for Mahrez. Finds Mahrez off Akanji. Mahrez. Dawar. Shaibi, and it's given away. Manzambi still going. 1v3. And Bolo's getting there, though. Beats Shaibi, but gets tackled in the process, and that is a yellow card for Shaibi. And I will do this. Defend. It's a free kick for Algeria. Or Switzerland, I'm sorry. It's going to be taken by, I think it's Xhaka that's taking this. This is Vargas, actually. So, free kick for Switzerland here. Vargas is the only one over it. Cross comes in. Headed away. Is this going to be a foul, though? No. Goal kick. Akanji, like, pushed down Belgali. I looked over at SofaScore and I thought it said 2-0. Belgali. Mondi clears it. Akanji. Rodriguez. Freuler. Akanji. Alvetti. Free kick. Xhaka. And Zombie. Running. Is it off? Cleared away by Nori. Here's Mahrez. Belgali clears it. Xhaka header. Sorry, I smacked the microphone on accident. Here is Awar. Bentaleb. Bentaleb to Mondi. to Mahrez, looking for Belgali, but Rodriguez intercepts Xhaka to Akanji to Freuler to Xhaka to Ndoye to Mbolo to Ndoye Vargas Rodriguez Xhaka Rodriguez Akanji Elvedi headed away. Ventilator clears. Zachariah passes to Ndoye. Ndoye crosses. Shot by Mbolo. It's blocked and out for a corner. Just fixed something, by the way. Corner to Switzerland. Vargas to take. Bentelev heads it away, and it was like a lot of things happened there, but I was yawning. So Bensabani, Shaibi, Zaruki, to Mondi, to Bentelev. Here's Mahrez, Zaruki, Bentelev, Shaibi, Awar, to Mahrez. Goes back to Zaruki. To Bensabani. Switches it to Mahrez. Or corner. Rodriguez puts it out for a corner for Algeria. Is Algeria going to win? Or even going to score? Switzerland's a giant. I said they would. I said they're a giant in that one video that you guys should never watch. Cross comes in, headed away by Mbolo. Shaibi. Zaruki just bullets it almost by Mazda. Mazda could have had that, but it's out for a throw in to Switzerland. Rodriguez just throws Bentelev to the ground. How is that not a penalty? Zachariah. Bentelev. Reutler. Bensabani. Zaruki. Awar. Shaibi. Akanji. To Menzambi. Belgali gets to it. To Mahrez. And it's a foul against Switzerland. Menzambi commits foul. Tawar. Shaibi, it's keeper saves it. No, that's not what I meant to do. I clicked on a different video on the stream on my tablet. Here's Belgali to Zaruki to Mahrez to Mondi. That was Zaruki. Here's Bensabani, Shaibi, Bentaleb, Bensabani, Shaibi, That's a war, actually. Here's Maza to Shaibi. Shaibi to Nori. Maza, a war. Belgali tries to cross it. Can't get to do it. It's a goal kick for Switzerland. Probably like 4 minutes of stoppage. I can't think of a long stoppage we had in this first half. Other than the hydration break. Back to the keeper, Zidane. Mondi. Belgali. Mahrez. Mondi. To Bentaleb. Mondi. To Bensabeni. Maza. Headed away. Okay, Shaka. And sniped away. Zidane will catch it. Here's Mondi. To Bensabeni. Awar. Bentaleb off of a Zerouki pass. Awar battling with Ndoye for the ball, but gets it. Here's Aitnori and Awar, and it's out for a throw in. 4 minutes of stoppage. I called it. I called Paro scoring today earlier too. Zachariah. Akanji clears. Mbolo. Man, Zombie just puts it out for a like throw it. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm like trying to remember the word. Zachariah. Aitnori. Maza. Cleared by Rodriguez. Getting chased down by Mbolo, but the keeper will get there first. Zidane. Kanji. Rodriguez. Cleared away by Belgali. Shaka. Rodriguez. Cleared away again. Mbolo. Vargas sits out for a throw into Algeria. Belgali to Bentaleb. And Maza still going with it. Maza lays it off to Mahrez. To Belgali. To Bensabeni. To Aitnori. Taking on Ndoye. Goes back to Bensabeni. To Mondi. To Mahrez. To Belgali. To Mahrez. Shot Awar to Maza, and it doesn't work. It goes wide. I was like point blank, and it didn't do anything. Like no time to react for almost anyone, even though Zachariah does like stick out his leg to try and block it. Seriously? The goal was like a half an hour ago. Rodriguez. Cleared away by Coble. Lagali. Mahrez. Elvedi. Bentaleb. Flag goes up against Maza. Elvedi. I need a little sip at least of water. Elvedi. Cleared away by Aitnori. Throw into Switzerland. Zechariah. Zombie. Throw in Taleb. Ainori. Rodriguez. That was Akanji. There's a Switzerland player down. About 10 seconds left in the half. Already goes to Kobel. Kobel to Akanji. Back to the keeper. Any second now the half ends. There it is. All right, we're back for the second half. And I'm working on something on the side here. And Bolo to kick us off. All right, I finished just in time as the second half started. Akanji to Eddie. Zachariah to Koval. To Akanji. Vargas. Rodriguez. One back by Maza. Shaka. Akanji. Foiler. Zachariah. Cross comes in. Cleared. And one back by Zachariah. Cleared by Bagali. Shot by Ndoye. And it's already 1-1. We're not even a minute into the second half. Ndoye. Doesn't he play for Nottingham Forest? I may be wrong on that. But he has scored. It's 2-0 Switzerland. And the path for Algeria to get back in this has become steeper. It's harder to get. This is looking very hard for the African nation. Are we only going to have Morocco make it through to the round of 16? That is really interesting, though. They did so well in the groups. And then, we're going to get one. Though Egypt might beat Australia. And Cape Verde is not beating Argentina. Though AFC were the disappointments of the group stage. CAF being the disappointments of the round of 32. So who's the disappointments of the round of 16? Europe. If USA, Canada, and Mexico all win, then it has to be Europe. And there is no way that it is anyone else. Because that means a couple of European teams lost. Could be commendable. Paraguay beating France would be hilarious. Bensabaini to Ait Nori. Yeah, he is at Nottingham Forest. That was Awar, and it's given away. Throw into Switzerland. Zachariah. Bentaleb. Belgali. To Bensabaini. To Mondi. To Ait Nori. The cross from Ait Nori. Cleared. Maza. Zachariah wins it back, and it's cleared away by Alvadi. Alvedi, I mean. Bentaleb. Ait Nori. Cleared by Alvedi, or not really. It's Xhaka. He goes back to the keeper. Koval. Akanji to Rodriguez. Vargas. Belgali gets his feet to the ball and goes back to Zidane. Bensabaini. Bentaleb to Zidane. To Ait Nori. To Maza. To Belgali. Crosses. Shot by Mahrez, and it's blocked, and it eventually ends up back with the keeper, Kobo. There's an injury. So I think it was Pennsylvania that was down. Already? Shaka was Mazza actually. Or Vargas. Given it away, and it's cleared away by Bentaleb. Koval. Akanji. Shaka. Aitnori heads it. Shaibi. Bentaleb clears it. Headed by Akanji. Xhaka's pushed, and it's a foul against Algeria. Zombie. Rodriguez. Akanji. Elvedi. Zachariah. Ndoye. Shaka. Now here's Zombie. Crosses. Cleared away by Zaruki. Sabani. Mazza. Zaruki. To Mares. To Shaibi. A lot of space. But Ndoye gets there and tackles and puts it out for a throw into Algeria. Bentaleb. Headed by Rodriguez. Mares. Belgali. Sabani. Aitnori. Shaibi. Zombie. This referee has like a really high card amount. Just crazy. Elvedi. Back to Koval. Elvedi. And Ndoye. Zachariah. That was so stupid. Sabani to Mondi. Mondi to Aitnori. Back to Sabani to Mondi to Zaruki to Belgali to Mares. It's one back. Vargas. Akanji. Zaruki. Mondi. Stop it, Siri. Bentaleb. To Aitnori. I forgot what letter Awar. What player 8 was, but that's Awar. And then there's a foul, pretty bad tackle from Bentaleb on Ndoye, the second goal scorer for Switzerland. Bentaleb limping. Here's a kanji to Rodriguez. Suzuki. Alright. Zaka. Freuler. Rodriguez. Zaka. Koble. Kanji. Elvedi. Freuler. Zachariah. Freuler. Elvedi. Freuler. Manzambi. To Vargas. Manzambi. Rodriguez. Akanji. Zaka. Rodriguez. Manzambi. Taking on Belgali. Takes him on, and Belgali wins it. Belgali beat Manzambi. Throw into Switzerland, right? No, it's Algeria. Oh my gosh, Algeria. Belgali to take it to Mondi, and it's out for a throw into Switzerland, I think. Or no, it's Algeria. Belgali. Belgali. Headed by Elvedi. Foiler. Aitnori to Belgali. Maza. One back by Mbolo to Freuler, and here's Xhaka. It's a foul against Algeria. Xhaka, Freuler, Akanji, Kanji, Ndoye, Freuler, Elvedi, Ndoye, Vargas. Crosses over everyone, and it's out for a throw into Algeria. Do not have to worry about this. So cool. So, Hajam and Guri, and for Awar and for Zaruki. Guri wears 9, Hajam wears 13. Guri wears 9, Hajam wears 13. Hajam wears 13, Guri wears 9. Okay. And here's Aitnori. Maza gets there to Mondi, to Shaibi, back to the keeper Zidane, to Bensabani. Mondi, Bensabani. Can Ajam get there? Aveldi puts it or shields it out for a goal kick. So it's a goal kick to Switzerland. Kanji to Koble. To Valvedi. Yeah. Enjoy. Right, Nori. Keeps it. Shaibi. Right, Nori. Guri. And one back by Switzerland. Here is Zachariah. It's 3v3. Zachariah. Tambolo. And blocked and out for corner by Bentaleb. Switzerland getting a corner here. I'm just like counting the clock for some reason. Okay, it's mainly because I want to see how much I'm behind SofaScore. Rodriguez. That's a goal kick. As the cross went over everyone. Now here's Bentaleb. Plays it over the top. Guri, does he keep it in? Doesn't matter because it goes to Switzerland anyway. It's a throw in. Zachariah. Telvetti. To Akanji. Goes back to the keeper Kobel. To Freuler. To Elvetti. To Freuler. To Ndoye. To Zachariah. To Elvetti. To Xhaka. And here's Belgali. Bentaleb. Maza. Intercepted. And here is Xhaka. Xhaka with a lot of space. Xhaka plays it in behind. Intercepted. And Bentaleb. Hajam. Shaibi. To Mondi. To Mahrez. Mahrez. Bentaleb. Looking for Mahrez. Can Mahrez get there? Yes, he can. It's kicked off of... Wow, that's lucky. It kicked it off Mahrez and out for throwing, but it didn't look like that. It did not look like that. The guy with the megaphone. Shaibi. Tajam. Cleared away by Elvetti. And Bolo. Goes to one of their midfielders. I couldn't get to see the number though. Vargas to Manzambi. Xhaka. Manzambi. Vargas. Rodriguez. Akanji. Kobel. Clears it. Header by Vargas. Bentaleb and Mondi back to the keeper. Or no, maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, it's Mondi. No keeper involved here. Bentaleb to Mondi. Back to the keeper, Zidane. Ow. Hajam. Mondi to Belgali. To Bentaleb. To Mondi. To Bensabeni. To Vargas. Off Mondi. Vargas. They said the ball isn't on the spot. That's kind of funny because it wasn't. And he was about to take it. Imagine. Header Bagali. Mares. It's foul against Switzerland. 66th minute. Mares to Bensabani. Shaibi. Aidori. Shaibi to Bensabani. To Mondi. To Belgali. Still. Bensabani. Shaibi. Bentaleb. Shaibi. Aitnori. Shaibi. Bentaleb. Mondi. Mares. Goal kick. Mares. Zidane. Bensabani. Bentaleb. Aitnori. It's out for a throw in. It's a hydration break. Switzerland are making 2 subs, 22 and 19. Actually, I can check. Reader and Okafor. Algeria are making 2 subs as well. 11 and 14. Musa and Boudaoui. Feels so good that they are not ending my stream by using the up arrow because I stupidly put it as my hotkey to end the stream. Two. 11 is Musa, 14 is Boudaoui. Okay, Musa's 11. Right, Nori, Guri, Nori to Shaibi, back to Sabani to Mondi to Belgali, Boudaoui, Belgali, Akanji, and Xhaka rolling like Neymar. Boudaoui gets a yellow. He just got subbed in like a minute ago. He's already on a yellow. Xhaka is hurting, on the ground, injured. Switzerland's captain. Xhaka's making his 150th appearance for Switzerland. Koval to take it. Header by Okafor, I think. It's cleared. Header by it. And Boudaoui tries to play it to Maza, but it goes all the way to the keeper, Zidane. Elvedi. Zachariah. Elvedi. To Koval. To Rodriguez. Played it to Okafor. Zachariah. Gets it to Okafor. Okafor crosses. Cleared by Belgali. Shot by Reader. It's blocked off the line. Xhaka. Akanji. Freuler. Akanji. Freuler. Boudaoui. Kept in by Musa. Xhaka and Akanji. Now to Rodriguez to Xhaka. Akanji to Rodriguez. Clears it. Right, Nori. Hajam, Bentaleb, Shaibi, Bentabani, Maza, Musa. Corner kick to Algeria. Can Algeria get something back? Cross comes in from Musa. Headed away. Rodriguez kicks it all the way to the other side of the field. Zidane clears it. Headed. And here's Boudoui. Algeria. Musa. Good tackle by Rodriguez to 19. Who's 19? It's Okafor. And Freuler. Reader. And Mondi cuts it out. Ait Nori. Or Bentaleb. Or that's Hajam. And now Guri. Bentabani to Boudoui. That might have been Shaibi. To Musa. Boudoui. 15. I'm trying to remember who that is. Ait Nori. Hajam its way over the bar. Akanji to Rodriguez. Zaka. So it's a free kick for Switzerland? Yeah, I think so. Good switch by Akanji, and Ndoye gets there. Freuler. Back to Akanji. Kobo. Mondi. Reader. Ndoye. Freuler. Xhaka. Rodriguez. Bagali is in trouble. It's tackled. Limped for a second. Bagali, and then cleared it to Maza, and it's a throw. It's a free kick for Algeria. Xhaka. Throw into Switzerland. What is above his eye? Bagali. He's limping pretty badly. Here's a Bolo. Okafor. Cross. And Bolo, it's just gone into a new universe. Right, Nori clears it. For Rodriguez. Xhaka and to Rodriguez to Kanji. I think Algeria are doing their last sub. I might be wrong. Kanji to Reader to Ndoy or Asakafor. Musa Okafor. Xhaka and cross. Reader. What was that? Belgali. Maza pulled down for a foul and sub. Number 20. I can check that. Now that I can. Bobina. And it says he's in for Belgali. Getting pretty close to the round of 16. Just a day and a couple minutes left. Vincebani. Hamdouni. Okay. Here's Zachariah, but it goes out for a throw in. Hamdouni in for Mbolo, the first goal scorer. Kanji. Okafor. Bobina. I was about to fall. I don't know what the last thing I said was on camera or on the mic. I don't know when I paused it. Ajam, Mondi, Zidane, that was scary to watch. Bensabani, Maza, Guri's trying to get him behind, but Elvedi, it goes back, and here is Bensabani to Mondi. Go back to the keeper, Zidane, and laid it to. Trying to look at the name, but I can't. Boudaoui. Shaibi. Right, Nori. Jom, I think. Mondi. Musa. Taking on his fullback. Plays it. Jom, but it's out for a goal kick to Switzerland. Time is running out. Mduni, Xhaka, Mduni, and one back by Maza. Musa. Back to Mondi. (20-3). But why did they let them play? Guri. Throw in. Vidmer and Abishur. I'm sure I got that wrong, by the way. And Doi and Zachariah off. This game's almost over. Algeria's chances becoming lower and lower and lower and lower. Shaka. 20 is Abishur. 3 is Vidmer. Abishur and chasing down is Mooney, but Benzabani gets there, and Ait Nuri and Budawi to Mondi to I forgot the name. I had to check. It was Guri, but he got it from Hajam. Benzabani to Musa. What a save by the goalkeeper. Kobel. And Algeria are still without a goal. And how is that offside? There is no attempt there. That should have been a corner. Cleared away by Benzabani. Akanji heads it back to Kobel. Rolls it to his center back of Elvedi. Like I said, I've gotten less and less confident with his name all stream. Xhaka. Vidmer. And out for a goal kick to Algeria. Last minutes. Ait Nori. Shaibi. Ait Nori. Back to Zidane. Like 6 minutes stoppage probably. Here's Shaibi. Elvedi. Shaibi. And here is Edmuni. Free kick. Shaibi gets a yellow card. No, that can't be true because Shaibi's already on a yellow card. 6 minutes. I swear I saw the yellow out. So I was right. 6 minutes. I was right about both halves stoppage times, and I was also right about Poro scoring earlier today. I said that he would score. Xhaka. Abishur. Here's Mondi. Benzabani. Algeria don't seem like they're trying. Zidane. Bensabani. Tight Nori. Switches it. Finds Musa. Getting into the box. Skill. And Rodriguez is able to shield it out for a goal kick. Koble. And Mooney is in behind, but there's a foul against Switzerland. Mondi to Bensabani. Aitnori. And that was Shaibi, I think. Bensabani to Mondi. Over the top, looking, finds Bobina. Maza shoots, and it's blocked. Headed away, and Switzerland gets fouled. Forgot the number. Hajam. Bensabani. Aitnori. Switched it to Musa. Musa to Boudaoui. Musa. They need to score like now, and it's going to go out for a goal kick. Should have warned me about that. Sorry. Headed away. Cleared away by Rodriguez. Header and Maza right to Saka and Maza for Algeria. Guri. Jaka goes back to the keeper. Kobe. Here's a Veldi. This is a Kanji. To Rodriguez. Over the top to a Mooney. Mooney, and it's a corner for Switzerland, or is it a goal kick? It's a goal kick. Here is Aitnori. Shaibi. Mondi. Musa. I was gonna say, but is that it? But there's still a minute to go. I don't know what happened. I think Switzerland. I think he held the ball for too long. Maza. And the cross is headed away by Kanji. Xhaka. Foiler. Akanji. Xhaka. Back to Koble. Koble clears. Mondi heads it away. Here is Okafor. Freuler. Left for Okafor. Okafor shoots. Deflected. Freuler. Good save by Zidane. Pulls it out. They're showing us a replay while play is going. And it says final. Switzerland beat Algeria, and they will play either Colombia or Ghana in the next match.